Hitmen knocking off people from Grenada, Mississippi to Memphis. It's one possibility a task force is looking into tonight as it investigates 4 Mississippi murders, all believed to be connected. And that's not all. Fox 13's Jill Monier is breaking this story. You'll see first on Fox.
If investigators are on the right track, they say the same person may be responsible for even more murders, including some right here in Memphis. Now, for the first time, they're talking about the cases, hoping to drum up new leads.
Whoever did this intended for them to be killed. They didn't want to make it look like robbery, burglary, anything else. This was nothing but a hit.
This is maybe... You know, it's rural, small communities where everybody knows everybody. You wouldn't think we'd have that kind of stuff.
Investigators say the killing started with the 2004 murder of this man, 26-year-old Tomiko Haywood. Police say he was shot multiple times as he answered the door to his home on Elizabeth Street in Charleston, Mississippi. That's about an hour and a half south of Memphis. Tallahatchie County Sheriff William Brewer says Haywood's son was at the door with him.
It was a little, how old was that boy then? 2, 3? It was a 2 or 3-year-old boy that we believe witnessed it.
With no motive, investigators were left scratching their heads. Then, in 2006, Taiwan Chavako Obe Sr., also known as Chicken, was gunned down in the front yard of his Cortland, Mississippi home in Panola County. Deputies say more than a dozen rounds were found in the yard.
The shooter had every intention of not leaving this place until Taiwan Obe was dead.
5 months later, Jamie Milam was killed as she was walking up to her Batesville, Mississippi apartment, also in Panola County. She, too, was shot multiple times.
When did you think there might be a connection between these two?
Personally, immediately after I learned that Jamie had been shot.
The Panola County murders also caught the attention of the Tallahatchie County Sheriff.
It was just gut feelings amongst several in law enforcement that believed that they were connected. We believe that several of these individuals were killed because a certain individual may have wanted them killed.
Then, in 2008, another murder in Tallahatchie County almost solidified their theory. 29-year-old Anthony Kelly shot multiple times and killed after pulling into his driveway on East Chestnut Street in Charleston, Mississippi, back where the murders started.
Apparently, whoever shot him was looking right at him. But he was shot multiple times right there behind his house.
There is certainly some common themes with all 4 homicides.
In each of the cases, the victims were shot multiple times, in the dark, at or right outside their homes. Nothing was taken. No one saw anything. The district attorney says each were ambushed. And he says the Panola County victims knew each other and the Tallahatchie County victims knew each other. But beyond that, they're not commenting on other relationships.
We certainly think we have identified a group of people or people that are all going to be connected with the 4 victims, and that are also going to be connected, obviously, with the narcotics trade.
Since 2008, a task force made up of members of the ATF, the DEA, and local law enforcement has been investigating the murders.
Quite frankly, I'll be surprised if these are the only 4. With the group that we're looking at, I really would be.
Investigators believe the same person or group is behind the murders, but they don't know if the same trigger man is responsible or if they're the work of a hired hitman. And they say there could be even more murders.
And if they all are connected, then that, I guarantee them there's going to be some in Memphis that's connected, if what we're thinking is true.
So 10?
I wouldn't doubt it. Over a period of years. Wouldn't doubt it a bit.
Detectives haven't talked about the murder investigation before, but now the district attorney is speaking out, hoping some recent arrests, which he will not disclose, will ease fears and get the community talking.
I think that some potential witnesses that we would have, and at least some of the homicides, are scared. I mean, they really are, and I understand why they're scared.
All are hoping for a break soon.
If there's not a day past that we're not going to do something to try to get on top of this and make sure we get those solved. We're not going to give up on them, and sooner or later I feel like something's going to happen that we can actually get these cases solved.
Investigators say they haven't seen any similar murders since 2008, when the task force came together and started asking questions. It was then they say the murders seemed to stop. In the studio, Jill Monier, Fox 13 News.
Tonight, Tallahatchie County is offering a $15,000 reward for each one of those cases. Panola County says that they are also offering a hefty reward for information that could solve those murders. Now, if you have any information, you can call the numbers on your screen. They're 662-563-6636 or 662-429-1374. As always, you can remain anonymous and you may be eligible for that cash reward. You're watching Fox 13 News at 5.